welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I'm Eric, and today I'm going to be reviewing this guy. No, not the phone, but the ZeroLemon extended battery case. Now, I'm going to be reviewing specifically the one that I have. Obviously, it's for the phone I have, which is the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. But they do also make this exact same case for the iPhone X, as well as the Galaxy S9, and a lot of the other phones by Apple or Samsung. So if you have one of those other phones, this would apply to that too. But I, of course, have the one specifically for the Galaxy S9 Plus. This is by a company called ZeroLemon. I have owned and used and reviewed a bunch of their products in the past, and they tend to make really great battery backup type products, and this is no exception. It is 5200 mAh, so basically you can fully charge your S9 Plus again. So if you were to let it get down to say 5%, you could fully charge it back up to 100% with this case. And that's the way I use it. I don't like to turn on the battery power on this case and leave it on all the time. I just use the phone, and then when the phone gets down to almost be out of battery, then I turn the battery case on. And the reason I do that, this is does have a USB-C connector, obviously, because that's what's on the phone. And you can see how easily the phone just slides right over that and slides into the case. And then once you power this on, because it is USB-C, it's fast charging. You can see on my display there that it shows that my phone is fast charging when the power is on this case. And so it charges it really fast. It can go from 0 or from 5% battery all the way back up to 100% in the same amount of time as if you had it plugged into your fast charger that came with your phone. So it charges really fast, and that's the way I prefer to use it myself. But you can just turn it on and leave it on if you want to, and let it constantly be charging. It does have a cool LED indicator on the back here. What I love about this is it has a color indicator. So now when you're charging the phone or charging the battery case, it will blink. But when you're not charging and you just power it on to charge your phone, if it's white, that means there's 75 to 100% power left. Green is 50 to 75. Blue is 25 to 50. And then if it's red, that means the battery case itself is getting low. It's 1 to 25%. So cool color changing LED indicator to let you know how much battery power is left in the case itself. Another cool feature is that you can transfer files through the USB port here on the bottom. So if you plug this in, you can transfer files. You don't have to take your phone out of the case, as well as you can charge both the case and the phone through this port as well, which is awesome. And this case works great. It has just a very slight raised edge, not a ton of raised edge around the surface, just a tiny bit. But then it fully covers all the corners without any problem. But you still have easy access to all your buttons. Your buttons work just like normal. Easy to turn your phone on or off, the volume, the Bixby button, which nobody uses, but it's easy to access it if you need to. All the holes are in the right place. The holes for the different microphones and speakers are all in the right place. You've got access to your auxiliary jack. Yeah, it's all the way that it should be. Basically, it's cut right. It's made well. It's kind of a matte rubberized finish, so easy to grip and hold. And I just accidentally started Bixby, but easy to grip and hold without any problems. Isn't going to slide out of your hand. Really great product. Now this is their slim battery case. They do make like a super extended one that's really thick, but also will charge your phone like twice. So you can check that out. I'm going to have links, besides a link to this product specifically, I'll have a link to their store where you can check out their cases for other phones as well as their super extended. But this is a slim one. Now, when slim is, I would say, relevant, it's not an extremely thin case, but that's because it's got a battery pack in it. Some people get mad because they buy a battery pack case and they expect it to be almost as thin as a regular case, and that just isn't possible. In order to pack enough power to charge your phone, it's got to have a battery in it. So there's a battery built in there, and that takes up space. So it's not super thin, but it's not super huge. It's very easy and comfortable to hold. In your hand, it's not that big of a deal at all. Now, if you're a guy and you're putting it in your front pocket, it gets a little bit bulky, but I had no problem. I carry it around in my pocket. For me, it's not something I'm going to use every day, because on a daily basis, I don't need the extra power. I'm at the office. I can set my phone on a charger if I need to. The reason I like to have one of these is if I'm going out for the day, if I'm going hiking, or if I'm traveling and I'm going to be out and about and I'm not going to be somewhere where I'm going to be able to charge my phone, then having this just gives you that extra security. And I kind of like this better than having, of course you can take an external charger and plug your phone in, but I kind of like this because you don't have to worry about the cable for that. Plus now you're dealing with two separate things with this. And again, you could carry this with you and not necessarily use it if you didn't need it, but then when you do need it, plug your phone into it and you got it. And so that's why I like this. Another, to me, great product by ZeroLemon. They've always made really good quality chargers, battery and extra battery packs and cases, and again, this is no exception. Really great product by ZeroLemon, and something that I would highly recommend if you have S9 Plus or S9 or iPhone X, any of those phones, and you're in the market for something like this. I would definitely recommend you check out this one by ZeroLemon. At the time of this recording, it's only 30 bucks, which is fairly inexpensive for a high quality case, battery charging case. So about 30 bucks, and I'll have a description. I'll have a link in the description below to the product on Amazon, so you can click that link, jump over to Amazon, you can read what other people have said about it, and you can pick one up for yourself. Anyway, that's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in either this specific case or a case for any of those other phones, then please share this video with them, and you can do that with any of those buttons down there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and favorite this playlist to keep up with future product reviews. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time, so have a great day.